messages. We'll be right back.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in the sky.
Attack the Autobot commander! Call in an Decepticon leader!
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure!
I'm Bill S. Preston Esquire, and I'm Ted Theodore Logan in concert!
And I make them play!
Speaker connects to figures and most cassette players to make figures play music!
Now on drums, that bodacious barbarian Genghis Khan! Yeah, our new pal from old China. Excellent! Let's rock and roll!
Squeezing their legs gets them jamming!
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure!
Party on, dudes!
When crime strikes, nothing can stop RoboCop.
Criminals, give up. Surprise, RoboCop. Meet your match.
RoboCop and evil ED-260 face off with rapid repeat cap firing.
That should hold you. Calling the Robo-Jailer. Run away. You won't catch us.
But the Robo-Jailer smashes through their hideout.
You'll be hiding out in prison now.
Figures and vehicles sold separately.
Back for more?
RoboCop and the Ultra Police.
Here's what the latest video game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, looks like on Nintendo. Mondo to the max. Cowabunga. Tubular. Radical. And here's what it looks like on Sega. So if you want to catch the awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in action, you'd better buy Nintendo, because the only turtles you'll get on Sega are these. Nintendo, the entertainment system with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Day 900, 672 of the COVID. I've decided to put my detective skills to the test. I'm going to figure out where the COVID comes from and how to destroy it. But I don't know if I can do it alone. I am using all my mental skills and computing power to do so. I have spent days and days doing research with no sleep, except for the occasional break. Oh, clown.
Hey there, have I got a present for you? Do you like balloon animals?
Oh yeah, baby. Give me that big, dirty clown horn. Is that how you like it? You want to twist me up just like a filthy little balloon? Oh yeah, I like it just like that, Bozo. Yes, yes. Just like that. Put that horn. Yes, give it to me, baby.
What?
Hey, Batman? Do you think that I could use my computer? I'm supposed to study.
God damn it, I'm doing important superhero stuff in here. I'm trying to solve the COVID. You're really ruining my buzz. I told you not to bug me during computer time. I will let you use your computer a little bit, okay? Just give me like 5-10 more minutes, all right, kid? Jesus.
Well,
Christ.
Okay.
Back to Clown Boy.
Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is where you is. Welcome to Foolery on Sunday Funday. How's everybody doing? Looks like we got a few people hanging out in the chat. We got Alexander, how you doing? Lord Vader, how you doing? Arasaka, if I'm saying that correctly. I think I'm saying it right. Oh, we got Carl's Art Universe, how you doing? Snatch Face the Fool. Well, with a snatch face, you probably are a fool. But I hope you're not too much of a fool. Gary is a bad influence, but I'm a worse influence on him. Brightest Day, I hope you're still around. Hey, Willie, how you doing? Hey, Christina, how's it going? We've got Mills, how's it going? Let's see here. We got Jason Gallagher, awesome, how you doing? Bill and Ted Toys, yep. We got Kip Ellis, how you doing? Michael Cardova, nice to see you. Burnt Bright Eyes, Diego Flores, that's right, we had a Bat Tom. Elizabeth Lyons, welcome. Oh, Script Doctor, where the hell are you? Oh, that's right, you're working today. I forgot. Damn it. Shit. I did send you the link, though. And Elizabeth also says, hail to the chat. Man Squatch says, woot. And woot to you. No, the cartoon wasn't banned. We got Chuckzilla, Stephen Long. How you doing, Cartoon Man? Brent Lermont, if I'm saying that, Lermont. Toe786. Is Mr. Miyagi coming on? You never know. Crack Rock, you never know. Carl's Art Universe, I'm doing the best I can. And Mark C wants to know, is there any news on the Dread series or is it dead? Well, that's a very good question. Last I knew, the series was in development hell. Let me do something here real quick. I know it's really tough when I'm by myself to do several things at once. I got nobody to pick up. I sent the link out and nobody wants to have fun on Sunday. I know the world's in like chaotic fucking ruins right now. Hey, how you doing, Mecca? I can send you the link, but you said you're lurking in editing, so that's cool. Script works. Yes, he actually has a job, unlike most of us. No, what's this about? Well, Con Stock, what this is sometimes on Sundays or random days on the weekends, I like to just fool around a little bit. So I have Tom Foolery, where I don't get so damned serious. Why so serious? Oh, you just finished the first season of Cobra Kai? Awesome. Well, hopefully we don't spoil anything for you or haven't spoiled too much in the past. We love the show here. Love it. Hey, Aki, and hey, Tracer, welcome to the chat. Alexander, how you doing? I hope you get a job soon too, Diego. If you don't have a job, man, slow down on the super chats. We love the support, man, but we don't want anybody putting themselves in the poorhouse because of that. Yeah, we got one from the Jack of All Casuals. Speaking of, here's some of my money for your startup movie, Tom. Oh, you want to see Nunchucking Dinosaurs? Well, I'll chuck that in the Nunchucking Dinosaurs pot just for you, Jack of All Casuals. You'll be an executive producer. We're going to have more executive producers than Star Trek Discovery. I guarantee it. Fonzie taught Mr. Miyagi everything he knows, huh? It's like this. You like wax on and wax off. Hey. Wax on the wax off? Exactly. Yeah, I can't do a very good Fonzie. Hey, Fanzine, if you're around, I'll send you the link. Here we go. Give me a second here. I'll throw it in the MEAD too, just in case Mecca wants to hop in and for a minute or two too. No worries there. Let's see here. Jeff, there you go. Boom. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to send this to one or two other people too here. So, how's everybody's weekend going outside of the obvious craziness? Let's see what you guys are saying. Need more typing sound. I'll work on that. See, I have this keyboard. It's supposed to be the soundless keyboard. Don't work. Brightest day. Hi, Tom. I don't know what that means. Rich Suddy says, Tom, have you actually slept this week? I did. And believe it or not, Heels versus Babyface has been the only one to catch a sleeping Tom. No, that's not true. Arfar sends in $2, says, hey, man, where's this Dana Schwartz book review? I know, I have to get to that, man. I've got we actually are going to try and do, and I don't know if we could call it an unboxing video because we've opened most of them already, but go through some of the stuff that you guys have sent us all in the mail one of these days. So hopefully we get to that soon. But yeah, to answer I was seeing if Andre would pop in, but I don't think he's available right now, Mark. But to answer your super chat from before, last I knew everything was in development hell. I don't think anything is going to happen. on that front. Oh, geez, Edith.
Hey, Edith. Hey, Meathead. Come on, give me a beat here, huh?
Archie. And Rich Suddy sent us a super sticker as well. Let's see what it is. And, welcome to the show, Archie.
You are a meathead. Meathead, dead from the neck up. Meathead.
And we've got a Doomacorn as well. You remember how he got that name, right?
Oh, jeez. How the Doomacorn there. They ain't got enough of their own corn, son. They got to take the Dooms, huh?
They only want one corn.
Yeah.
Unicorn.
Oh, okay.
I should probably, when I get a chance to. Gilbert Gottfried. Oh, Lord.
Oh, jeez, the Dana Schwartz.
I'm going to test your All in the Family knowledge. Where did the name Meathead originate?
Meathead. He said there's in the first episode. You are a meathead.
No. Eventually, he said we find out where that name originated from and why Archie uses that name.
Why does he use that name? I probably know, but
you don't remember?
No,
it's because that's what they call him down at the docks because he's balding.
Oh,
so he turns and in turn uses it on Mike.
What is Mecca saying? Dark as Meathead Rob
has a.
Yeah, I'm working on a little something special. Yeah, I'm working on a special something that
backing me up, brother.
Yeah, I'm working on a little something special here. You know, actually, I got
that's something you can't expect me to buy you because I bought that for my old man and he never watched it. So I reconfiscated it and it cost me like $130 for the whole box.
Oh no, yeah, that's don't that's something you don't have to worry about.
And that's only DVDs, man, and it's not even Blu-ray.
You're kidding.
Well, no, because I think the original show was done on video. It looks god awful.
Oh yeah, it was.
But I mean, of course, it's a good show.
It was all videotape. That the Jeffersons, like Three's Company, they were all on videotape except for like MASH. You know,
I sent you that extended version of the theme song. Did you hear that?
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
It has the whole other verse in it that's not in the theme song.
Yeah,
yeah.
Boy, I like the Simpsons versions. Boy, the way the Bee Gees played. All the films Travolta made. Guessing how much Elvis weighed. Those were the days. And you knew who you were then. Watching shows like Gentle Ben. Mister, we could use a man like Sheriff Lobo again. Disco Duck and Fleetwood Mac always played on my 8-track. Michael Jackson still was black.
Fucking yeeted myself, man.
Those were the days. You gotta be Archie. I was talking to Mecca about that. Archie was great. Archie was a bigot, but he was like a. But he was bigoted, yeah, but still, he was the harmless bigot. You know,
it was more like I always saw it as Archie was a result of his days growing up, but he was becoming enlightened through his daughter.
Yeah. Slowly and Edith.
Go ahead.
Edith was just so loving and accepting of everybody. That was the thing.
I mean, All in the Family was woke done right, really, if you really want to get into it. And I mean, we talk about these things about how things were progressive or humanist or whatever back in the day more so. I think All in the Family was like woke done right because basically that's what it is. It's like the wokening of Archie Bunker. If you watch the entire show all the way through, it really is about him not being a bigot anymore. So
yeah, exactly. he slowly comes around.
Yeah. And Rob fixed his angle, but he won't get on camera.
No, so I'll just
not today. There you go.
See, I got a frame for the
Ninja Turtle. I don't want to smoke on camera.
I got a frame for the Ninja Turtle poster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. It took a little while to find one. 22 by 28. So
did you? I don't know if you've ever seen my one. Here, let me.
Well, the thing is, that's a First Comics poster. That's
yeah.
That's I don't know how rare it is, but that's
if it's an OG, probably.
It's original print. Yeah, it's original. It's original first pressing.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
It might, definitely.
Well,
It's probably worth a couple $1,000s, actually.
Oh, I doubt that. Let me take a look.
Maybe at least
eBay.
a couple hundred. Oh, my other camera ain't working.
Mutant, let me let Ninja Turtles poster first comics.
See if I can look this working here.
Oh, it's okay. Actually, one guy has it all rolled, all bollocksed up. That's worth about 50 to $100.
I'd say more than that.
No. Well, I'm looking at the prices on eBay. Guy's got it for 60. One guy's got it for 70. It's got a little wear and tear, but still.
I don't know if you can see it real well.
Yeah. One guy's got it for 300. Maybe it's signed.
No, you're not even looking at the screen.
Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
That's one from the movie.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's an original one for 90.
So.
Yeah, that one's worth about $50 by itself. So yours has got to be worth more than that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I've had it since the 80s.
And it's in good shape.
Well, yeah, it's got a couple pinholes in it though, but
regardless, I mean, I've seen posters with pinholes and rips in the corners go for quite a bit if they're OG.
Yeah, this is OG. This is definitely OG.
No, I wish I was smoking that right now, Adept. I'm actually just smoking cigarettes.
Been in my possession since the 80s, so I mean, yeah. And everybody commented on it. So Mecca said, why don't you put it in a frame? I'm like, okay. All right,
not a bad idea at all. And yeah, Archie was a man with a good heart who was poisoned by ignorance. Yeah, his upbringing. We saw his journey where his heart won out. He became a wiser and kinder. Yeah, he even, his whole outlook on life really changed throughout the show.
You are a meathead. Yeah. Giving us like whenever Meathead did something nice for him, he called him Michael. Like he brought him, like Archie was on strike once. Meathead brought home like a couple of the big New York pretzels. Hey Arch, look what I got. The big pretzels you like. Yeah. Oh, thank you there, Michael.
And then there was Stibbits. I don't even call him that. When it wasn't Meathead. It was in between. I love that show.
Oh, thank you there, Michael. And then he put Meathead put mustard on the pretzel. Hey, what are you doing there? So I'm putting mustard on my pretzel. Why? Because I like it. You don't put mustard on the pretzel. Why not? Do you know what? He's like, do you know what President Ford's favorite snack is? Cottage cheese and ketchup. So what the hell's wrong with that?
Shit.
Archie was never going to be another one. Never going to be.
No.
I want to strap like someone like Dana Schwartz to a chair and force her to watch All in the Family. and just like watch her just like contort herself trying to escape.
That's funny. That reminds me of something I just saw this morning. Here, while you're yakking about that, let me see if I can find it here. Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah. And people like her. It's just like, it's people like you that cause unrest, as John Cleese used to say.
All right. First things first.
Oh wow! Second printing of the Turtles Mirage, the black and white comic, is going for $600.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. That poster's got to be worth a little bit more than that. Well, maybe in a rough shape, it might be worth only like
no fucking way. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael, first printing, Mirage Studios, $1,200.
Yeah, that's an early. Yeah, because that was like what, the fifth comic?
Yeah,
something like that.
I got that.
And not only that, a lot of that stuff is what they base the movie on, man.
Yeah, I got that comic somewhere.
Oh, do you, dude? Oh,
yeah, I do. I
just made me cream in my pants. Okay, well, let's shift gears for 2 seconds.
The only solo one I don't have, I think, is the Leonardo one.
Because I'd love to talk Turtles all day long.
Oh yeah, you may not like it, but accept it.
Okay, Fat Steven Seagal says Tom cosplays as Mikey Spock went off the. You weren't supposed to tell anybody that. I'm not talking to you in private no more. No more. At least Script Doctor knows how to keep a secret. Anyway, Justine Ireland, read more, tweet less. And she should take her own fucking advice. Says, I see some of you have just discovered there's a black woman writing Star Wars.
There is.
You know what's great about being verified? Your vitriol never gets past my filters. Have fun, stay mad. Says Justina. She is one of the new illustrious writers on the High as Fuck Republic.
Let me see if I'm blocked by her, Justine.
Oh, I'm sure. It doesn't matter. She's got her filters on. She just said it right there. So in other words, she ain't gonna listen to any fucking buddy who's
No, she's not. I'm just curious though. I mean,
Mark C says my new prize poster is a vintage Last Crusade teaser poster by Struzen, now 2740. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I've been trying to find frames for I got a Bill and Ted Bogus Journey two-sided, and I've got all of the actually sent from the author Gary Wolfe sent me signed all 3 of the theatrical size posters that are probably pretty rare, he said, because these are the last few that he knows of. And they're of the Roger Rabbit shorts, not the movie, but the shorts that showed before, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and stuff. So all 3 of the Roger Rabbit shorts he sent me posters for. But yeah, I used to actually have the video poster for Last Crusade. But anyway, so back to what we were talking about here. Oh, Jay, what's up? Jay.
Is that J Fatal J?
Fatal J. I'll send him the link. See if he's around.
Yo, hold up. Nah, I love Jay. Jay's a good guy.
Yeah, let me see if I can find him here. She's probably buried.
I have a Wolverine poster. I'm not sure what that's worth.
It all depends on how many were. That's what I'm saying. Like that Ninja Turtle poster might be worth a lot because they probably didn't make that many. Now there's probably been reprints since then, but where the hell are you, Fatal J?
Like I said, such an unusual size, 22 by 28. It wasn't easy finding a frame for it. So
sorry, Fatal. I got so many messages in here.
The whole part, like nobody really cares what color your skin is writing the movie. I mean,
nobody gave a shit.
Nobody gave a shit until you brought it up. Really?
Okay, well, anyway,
I feel like Steve Martin, the jerk. You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
No, the question you should have, Rob, is where did this come from? Well, where this came from was she had put out a post that basically I don't have that one handy, but like saying like if you don't like I have very strong politics. So if you don't like my politics, you're probably not gonna like my writing. Where have we heard that before?
Oh, that comment didn't age well.
Like my politics. Don't buy my book.
That worked out so well for Kelly, didn't it?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, I wasn't going to buy it in the first place. you just
Oh, Stephanie Little Page, thank you so much. Says, howdy, Tom and Rob. Try to get in trouble. It's more fun when you do. Well, that's what the show is all about.
How dare you not buy my book? You told me not to.
Well, that makes you a istaphobe.
You just said, don't, yeah, but I didn't mean it. Oh, God. What's wrong with them? What is wrong with people like her? I don't understand.
I see we got some new people in the chat. Jed, welcome, and all the other newcomers. Welcome. Alpha J, I see you in the chat. She did a Marvel move, Fat Steven. Exactly.
It's just that smug,
and no one did.
It's just that whole smug attitude. That's the smugness of it. And if you don't like my politics, then don't buy my book. It's as simple as that. Okay. I'm like, what do you expect me to say? Okay. Right,
no
fine.
Shit. And then like not to switch gears too much, but speaking of Ninja and all that stuff,
yeah.
That Marvel guy who put out a tweet, and I think he deleted the tweet. But people like EBS covered it, and I think even Mecca ended up blasting the guy on.
Yeah, I think she did. Yeah.
But basically it was this Nakayama. I can't remember his last name. Damn it, I'm trying to find it here.
Rico Suave.
Yeah, Rico Suave. He was bitching about no Asian characters in Cobra Kai, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he deleted it because people like Mecca rammed it down his throat that so basically saying that there's no Asian people in a karate show, isn't that a little racist? And then, lo and behold, LA Times came out with this article. And, we've been dealing with this all morning. I'm not going to get into the logistics of that, but we've been trying to break it down and kind of figure out what the fuck is going on here, because this article is just weird as shit.
The timing of it is very weird. And
Adept XR sends in $2 for fake arm and spaghetti sauce. Fake rubber arm and spaghetti sauce.
Oh.
Okay. You'll have to clarify. I think I missed the joke.
Oh, yeah, there's something I'm not getting.
Yeah. It must have been something reference to what we said before. We got to remember the 15-second delay, and sometimes my brain don't want to work. Fake rubber arm and spaghetti.
So it's like any other day for you, Tom?
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway, but I don't want to talk about the LA Times article. What I did want to talk about is this bad motherfucking take on Cobra Kai, man. You ain't seen this yet. Check this shit out. Cobra Kai and Star Wars both ruined their reboots in the same tragic way.
How?
From Lisa Wernstedt, or the worst writer ever at Inverse.
All right, now this I haven't seen yet.
No, you haven't. Sure, nostalgia is a powerful tool, but careful balancing the act of bringing back beloved characters while adding new faces to the franchise can easily go wrong. One useful trick: try jumping decades into the future to see how the main characters of a classic story turned out before setting them up as mentors for the next generation. In the past few years, two popular movies have gotten the same treatment. One is an attempt to rekindle a franchise from the 80s by having its beloved protagonists come back as mentors to a new generation of misfit heroes undergoing similar struggles. The other one uses the term karate sensei instead of Jedi Master. Yeah. See, they're trying to equate the same thing, but you're not getting this, Lisa. Is that their Cobra Kai does it right. Here's the difference, Lisa. They didn't put Daniel LaRusso in the background for 3 seasons and kill him at the end of season 2 and only show him for part of the season. Okay, that's the first thing on the surface, but we're going to get deeper now. Go ahead, Rob.
I was say, go find that meme with Mr. Miyagi. Will you teach me? No, I don't believe in karate anymore.
Exactly.
I just want to die. Written by Ryan Johnson.
Want to die. Ryan Johnson, the one.
Oh, God.
Oh, my fucking... I've never seen such a bad take in my life. Anyway, I'm talking, of course, about Star Wars and Cobra Kai. The popular sequel spun out of the I should give this to you to read, actually.
No. You didn't
probably don't. Karate Kid released its 3rd season on Netflix in January. The two stories about galactic civil war and spin-kicking teenagers might seem to have nothing in common, but once you start looking into it, it becomes eerie how these two reboots are alike. We have said this, but the difference is, Lisa, Cobra Kai does it right. At their core, the films they stemmed from both were typical heroes' journeys centered around how the spiritual teachings of martial art can turn a misfit into a hero. However, the biggest two similarities these two pieces of media have in common is their fascination for a particular type of human, the guy or girl who peaked in high school. Luke didn't go to fucking high school. What the fuck? Picking up 3 decades after the events, the Karate Kid 2 and 3, our protagonists now Johnny Lawrence, who was only in the first 2, really, and only in a cameo in the second one. But anyway, the blonde bully in the original film. Okay, never mind. Johnny is haunted by the violence and abuse he grew up on and finds himself at a low point in life. Why? Not because he got fired from his job or for being incompetent or arrogant, which actually he did.
Yeah.
But because the decades ago he lost a karate tournament and his girlfriend to a scrawny little kid who is more successful than him. Oh, that's part of it.
Yeah.
The obvious solution, put all his efforts into reviving Cobra Kai with a new spirit and teach the kids how not to be pussies. Okay, she's totally not understanding the show. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Daniel LaRusso has spent the last 30 years living the life you would expect from a dude whose main personality trait is being the 2-time champion of the Valley Karate Tournament. He owns a car dealership, which, albeit successful, seems to run on karate puns and free bonsai trees.
So what's wrong with that?
Yeah, what the fuck ever, lady. Anyway, Mr. Miyagi, originally played by the late Pat Morita, and has never been played by anybody else, so I don't know what the fuck why you had to say originally, comes back in Cobra Kai as a legacy Daniel is almost obsessively trying to live up to. Well, yeah, because it was the biggest part of his life. Are you fucking... Lisa, fucking get help. Stop. Put the fucking computer down. You are a fucking moron.
Close the screen and step away from the computer, Lisa. Go outside for a little while.
Learn some karate.
Yeah, exactly. I want to learn karate. I've been wanting to learn. I've been wanting to learn martial arts actually for the last few years.
Oh my fucking god! I did learn some as a kid, but anyhow, the stupidity is making my favorite. Come back, Mr. Miyagi. Okay,
Come back to Earth, Tom.
But everyone in the valley seems to be obsessed with karate, and so Daniel opens up his own dojo. You know what? Do a Google search. There's over 150 fucking dojos in the valley.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And the writer of the Karate Kid directly figures it's because of that movie. Because when he wrote that movie, there wasn't any, but like 2, I think, or 1.
Let me see how many by comparison we got in my area. Number of martial arts dojos in my area.
Well, and the writer, he credits like the popularity of Bruce Lee and the Karate Kid is the main reason why karate dojos are all over the country now.
Yeah. Well, comparatively, in my area, there's 90 martial arts schools.
90
in my area, but that's the entire county, which
that's still 90 for compared to the population of like California or the Valley.
Square miles.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's
nice. Hold on.
Anyway,
the county I live in is 862 square miles. And how big is what's San Fernando Valley? It's San Fernando Valley, right?
I think so, yeah.
Square miles. San Fernando Valley is 260 square miles.
Okay, you're gonna have to do the maths because maths is racist, and I'm not as racist as you.
Okay. So I mean, but think about that. Think about that. In a smaller area, there are like a third more karate dojos in the valley.
Well, yeah, because of the popularity.
Yeah,
it was. That's what. Okay, we got a retrospective coming up here, and basically this story, the original Karate Kid story, and I didn't want to give too much of it away because I don't know too many people know a lot of this shit, but it's loosely based on an actual story.
Yeah.
Like there was a kid from the valley who was getting picked on, and his mom saw an advertisement for karate and signed him up. And as soon as the kids found out he was a fucking black belt, they left him the hell alone.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, at that time when he wrote the story, I think he said it, there was initially 2 dojos or 1 or 2 dojos in the area. And by the time the movie had come out, within a year, there was like over 100 and some dojos. And now there's like 150 dojos still to this day in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, anyway, a script doctor says a new film review segment for me. Does it have karate? The guys find a movie and ask if it has karate and rate it appropriately. I think that's a Rob thing. I think we can do that. You really got to find like the least likely films though. That's the whole, that's the joke. Yeah. And you got to really stretch to find the karate. So anyway, this stupid idiot goes, and I don't mean to be so degrading, but I'm sorry. The stupidity level in this article is just growing. Okay. Daniel is almost obsessively trying to live up to. Okay, we got to that. But everyone in the valley does to pass on the teaching of his own master to a new generation. It's honestly quite sad to see Daniel is so engrossed in the legacy of Miyagi when you consider that then in the Karate Kid, I don't think that's proper grammar. In the Karate Kid canon, Mr. Miyagi had already moved on from mentoring oh, for fuck's sake. You're literally going on the surface of the fact that
I think Tom collapsed from the stupid.
Lisa, you're making my fucking brain hurt.
Actually, you know what's interesting? I found out that the difference between kung fu and karate is its own, it's its own form of martial arts. And
yes,
kung fu is
open hand. Yes.
Yeah. And kung fu refers to any number of different disciplines.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a loosely, see, the thing is people think there's specifics.
Yeah.
And no, it's like karate is any martial arts with an open hand strike. Kung fu is a bit different. It has different kind of elements. And then you have, whether it has weapons or not. See, like a lot of my teachings came from Taekwondo.
Yeah, which is Korean, actually.
Yeah, and which is mostly the basis for like ninjas and stuff like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. In the fourth Karate Kid movie, he doesn't move there or anything. It's not in the same place. He goes and visits this place. I believe it's like, I think it's even like, it's wherever where's the World War II Memorial Cemetery thing? It's outside of
Arlington.
DC.
Arlington.
Yeah, so it's outside of like DC somewhere, as far as I know, I think. So he's out here for this thing, and it just so happens that Julie is the granddaughter of the friend that he was out there to commemorate, and he realizes that there's a problem here that he could possibly help with. So he steps in and does his Mr. Miyagi thing. Right? Has nothing to do with saying like, oh, I'm done with Daniel. How do we know that, as far as we know, the last we knew, they had a fucking business together? And I think he even brings up the bonsai business in the movie. It's been like 5-10 years since I've watched it, but I'm pretty fucking sure. And then, so like, what is this fucking bitch trying to get at? At no point has Mr. Miyagi ever said that he has abandoned Daniel in any way.
You know what she's trying to get at? Oh, Daniel was his old student, but now there was a girl student and she's better just because she's a woman.
Well, and she's trying to equate this to the Last Jedi when it doesn't in that respect. It does not, because Daniel has taught his kids. At least we know Sam.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he stopped, teaching karate. Yeah, there was a point in his life where he realized like he had gotten so wrapped up in all the rest of his life, and it was probably after Miyagi died, because doing karate and stuff like that probably made him think of Miyagi. And at that point, when you lose somebody close to you, sometimes it's difficult to do the things that remind you the most of that person.
Yep.
It does take time to get to. And that's what that was all about, is him breaking through this. This bitch does not understand this show in the fucking least.
No.
Kind of Rowan Ginger. I don't want to really.
You really have to ask an expert.
It's nuanced, but yeah, I don't want to like simplify it. But yeah, there's this other thing that basically you could argue that a lot of martial arts are just bullshit and they're just fancy yoga.
What did Jimmy Kimmel say one time? All of that went out the window with a little invention called the gun.
Kind of, because like here's the thing, and here's the argument to me. Yeah, martial arts work, but they only work against somebody who is either completely incompetent, or if they're not able to,
or they're unarmed.
Because that was the thing Bruce Lee was all about. Was he was trying to mix the martial arts because he knew not one single martial art was going to be effective, only against another opponent who's using the same martial art.
Yes.
That's my point I was trying to get
to. He took elements from different Eastern martial arts. He took elements from boxing. He took elements
like 90% of the self defense stuff for women and stuff today comes from Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
all his figuring out of this works best for this. He took all elements of all different martial arts, made his own version of it. And basically these are the elements that work in an everyday, like if you were really dealing with somebody who was coming at you with a knife or had even a gun or what have you.
He used to say no fixed positions. That's where the whole be like water. You have to adapt to your situation.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not saying that martial arts are quote unquote bullshit in a sense that they're bullshit, but no, they're ineffective unless you use it in certain elements. Yeah.
Captain Robert Abel. I know karate. Really? I know Winchester.
Well, and basically the writer of the original Karate Kid, I mean, we don't get too deep into this in the retrospective, but you know, he learned his karate from being in the military.
Yeah.
Originally. So as far as he knew, it was karate and martial arts were mainly just for killing.
Yeah.
For offense.
And there's military forms of there's military forms of martial arts too. I mean, there's not specific, but they've adapted different forms. Yeah.
And that's what he was taught at first. It wasn't until he learned from a completely different teacher that Mr. Miyagi is based on that, oh, wait, there's a whole different element to martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's where this whole idea kind of his addition to the story came from. So he took that story of the kid in the valley and mixed it with his experience in the military, which is where Kreese came from, that is based on two teachers that he knew. One that was a real badass, but then another one that was even worse than what Kreese was like in real life. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, like this motherfucker was like bad, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Mark C says, I like my martial arts with ninjas. Now the Andrew Dice Clay, Terry Hatcher classic Brain Smasher, a love story. That's a martial arts movie. See, that has way too much karate for Rob's karate. Karate in movies. We got to come up with a better name than that, though. We got to make Rob watch shit like The Devil Wears Prada. And does it have karate in it?
No.
No, fail. Not even any high heel karate.
Take a shoe off and throw it at somebody, for God's sake.
Which technically isn't karate because it's using a weapon, but I don't care. That's still not even close enough.
The old Eddie Murphy boomerang action. Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, Vernon.
Let's go. Everybody had that mom in the 70s and 80s and 60s and 50s probably too. Motherfucker throw a shoe at you if you fuck around too much. Then you know you fucked up because she's too busy to whoop your ass. Yep, that's what he was talking about, Jed.
Somebody on not to get off track. Somebody on Twitter that I follow, somebody just tweeted, who else doesn't like the new uniforms on STD? I'm like, they're the neutrals. They're the neutral planet from Futurama.
They look like doctors' uniforms.
What makes a man go neutral?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have to bring it up, but yeah. Thanatos Felicitas says, Airplane had the best martial arts scene against that hysterical woman. Yeah, see? Airplane has karate in it.
There you go.
See?
The neutrals. The neutrals. If I don't make it, tell my wife hello.
Let me see if there's any more of this stupid article worth going through. I mean, she really breaks, like, I really gotta... Yeah, see, we're not even getting to the dumbest part yet.
Yeah, let's. We have more dumbness to go.
Okay, well, okay, so we'll save the Star Trek bit for later. Just send me the picture and I'll use it later. You might pity these characters. In a way, you don't think you feel about the Star Wars. Trio. That's because all the stars in the galaxy blinded your vision.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. When we saw the return of Han, Leia, and Luke in The Force Awakens, they weren't in much better shape than our karate duo. They simultaneously seemed to be light years from the heroes they had become by saving the galaxy in their 20s, but they still stuck in the exact same moment in time. Yeah, everybody pointed that out.
Yeah, because Luke, they wanted to humiliate Luke, Han, and Leia. That's
exactly why. Like, see, here's the thing that this bitch isn't like looking at. When The Force Awakens came out, there was a lot of people who had issues with the way Han was treated, and Leia, we were willing to wait and see what they were going to do. Same thing with Luke. It's okay, fine. You've killed Han and you can redeem that, but they didn't. That's the other problem. Like, that's what this fucking so-called writer is not understanding here. Anyway, Leia and Han are still in the same Beauty and Beast relationship. She the ever so splendid rebellion leader, he the scruffy smuggler. Yeah, and that's mostly the writer's fault. That's not something we anyway. Daniel and Johnny are completely different. Daniel has succeeded in his life. He's just lost sight of his, what got him there. Johnny, yeah, he's lost in the past. There's a lot of guys in Johnny's age group that, guess what, are lost in the 80s. Anyway, the scale of their crowning life achievement of saving lives on a multitude of... I mean, what was the entire basis of, like, Al's fucking character on Married with Children, Rob?
A guy who was, who peaked in high school. He was in a bad marriage.
And he was stuck in his past.
Stuck in the past. 4 touchdowns in one game.
Exactly.
Okay. 4 touchdowns.
And welcome, Ord's board.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
We're bitching at this stupid idiot who don't understand Cobra Kai.
Oh, right on.
And this article may get into spoilers to season 3, so if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want any spoilers, I'm going to warn you up front.
I haven't seen it, but it's cool. I don't mind spoil. I can still enjoy something even if I know what's about to happen.
Okay. We got Anthony in the chat too. How you doing, Anthony?
What's up, Willie? I see you out there.
Yeah, we got Willie in the chat. We got all kinds of people hanging out.
Dang, you do. We got some good people up in here.
There are at least, thank you, Adam. I should say your name first. Adam Wilford. There are at least 3 types of martial arts. There is the sport version, the classic version, and street fighters. Of course, I'm talking ancient ST. Yeah. Well, there's that aspect of it, but I'm just talking about depending on where the fight, the form of martial arts originated from, what exactly it entails as far as the type of fighting. I don't even understand most of it, but I mean, there's just this misconception that like karate is a specific thing.
No, there's a lot of different disciplines.
Exactly my point. Yeah, karate just means any open hand striking martial art, basically.
Yeah, right. In the 2012 Olympics that was in London, the Olympic Committee removed baseball and women's softball. Now, and they wanted karate to be an exhibition sport because host country can choose 2 sports to be an exhibition sport. But the problem was that there are so many different disciplines that they couldn't decide on a one specific one. I'm like, well, do we go do Shotokan? Do we go do we go with the other one? Do we do and Taekwondo is actually already a discipline, I think. It's already in the Olympics. Well, it wasn't sold in the Seoul Olympics.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Do you know the reason why they said no baseball in the Summer Olympics that year?
Mm-mm.
Usually it would say, they would say, you know what, it's we can't build a facility. We have no use for it afterwards. Okay, fine. You know what? From a logistical standpoint, the reason why they said because, and I'm not making this up, the London Olympic Committee said because baseball is too American.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wait, whoa! What?
I understand to a point, but most countries have adopted baseball.
Yes, this sport was invented.
I actually got into an argument with somebody from Ireland or from the UK or whatever it was, who said, no other country cares about baseball. And I was like, so you're saying me? So you're saying Japan's not a country?
I was just gonna say, it's fucking huge.
It's big time over there. That's like
I'm not saying that. I'm saying no other country besides America cares about baseball.
So what you're saying is, you said no other country cares about it. So you in your eyes that Japan, one of the economic powers of the world, is not a country.
Oh, I never said that.
Like that is what you're implying.
They made a movie about Tom Selleck playing baseball there for fuck's sake.
Japan, Korea, China, Taiwan, Mexico, the Dominican Republic, in Cuba. In your eyes, these are all not countries.
No other country besides America cares about baseball.
I said, oh no. I said, no. What you mean is no other Eurocentric country cares about baseball. That's what you're saying. And he was just like he was livid at that point because he knew I was right.
Makes sense.
Okay, it's easy to get triggered when you realize you're wrong.
Of course it is. Is my mic coming through okay? Because I'm getting like weird noises.
I said U.S., Canada, Mexico. Pretty much all of Latin America plays baseball.
Right. All right. Let me finish this goddamn article.
Okay.
Okay, where were we? But in Cobra Kai season 3, Johnny and Daniel find themselves following in the footsteps of Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. After giving... No, here's the difference. I can't even get through a fucking sentence, Lisa. You idiot. The difference is we did not get to see how Luke got to this point. All we seen was he's like, fuck it, I'm going to kill my nephew. That's all we saw. We didn't see why he got to that point. It would have been different if you showed us the events or give us a reason, give us an explanation. We saw how Johnny and Daniel got to this point. You know what? That's writing. That's character development. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No, it's good. I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I'm getting a lot of love. I appreciate it. I see you all. I see you all there. So thank you.
My boy. Hanging out. Oh fuck. This stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize. You've walked into a whirlwind here.
The stupid is off the charts.
Okay. Finds themselves following the steps of life. After giving the teaching thing a try, they each fail their star pupil and retire. They did not fucking retire.
No.
What the? Super broke my face. I'm sorry. The longer Robbie train, like you know that spot between your eyes where you get a crease there when you get that confused or angry look.
Yeah.
It broke. I think it just broke.
It's like somebody just verbally slapped you out of nowhere and you don't know what to think about it.
I can't move it no more.
Yeah, it's all
I think I
right.
should go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I think Archie would be very profound and prolific and telling Lisa, would you stifle yourself, little girl?
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about over here.
I said stop. Stop. Put it down.
I said stop.
The longer Robbie trained with Daniel to escape his father's legacy, the more he turned out to be like Johnny was back in the 80s. There's a reason for that.
It's his son.
A, and B, Daniel has also lost his way and got a little distracted with the competitiveness, which is the problem with Daniel. Exactly. Yeah, whatever that means. And the more Miguel trained with Johnny, the more he turned to what Daniel was like. Oh my God.
Robbie was
he doesn't clearly understand nuance in writing at all.
No, she doesn't. She does not. She's
my God.
Lisa, you are a meathead.
Exactly.
Dead from the neck up.
Is this a real boneheads of writing segment that we know?
I think so.
You are a meathead.
Okay, I'm going to get past that last part because it has some spoilers, and I think we can jump past it. Lisa wants to spell it out for us. The same exact thing happened after Ben Solo burnt down the Jedi Academy. Luke went into hiding out of shame for failure, and
No, it didn't.
Oh my God.
No, it didn't. What show did you watch?
I don't know.
It's like screwing up the screw up, man. I love it.
Welcome, Fanzine. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Hell yeah, my boy. What's up,
Fanzine?
I was doing great until I was reading this fucking.
What's it all about?
How stupid Lisa is. Oh my God. Basically, this chick is trying to say that the Cobra Kai show is exactly like The Last Jedi, and we shouldn't like it for that reason.
God, no.
Here's the thing. This just seems like an article that somebody's trying to play off of like a trending hashtag or something. Like, let's just take these two properties that are popular, that people are talking about, and throw them together. We'll get lots of clicks and lots of views.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is.
But it's not the end of the month yet.
Well, I think it's more of a response to us going around saying that Cobra Kai is doing what Star, because I think she even brings that up earlier in the article in a way. I mean, I'm not trying to project here at all, but no, like, yeah, exactly, Jed. What the fuck, Lisa?
Cobra Kai.
Okay, I know there's not a lot of Pauly Shore fans, but has anybody here besides me ever listened to his stand-up?
I like Pauly Shore.
I've heard a little bit of it, yeah.
Okay, he makes fun of Lisa's, right? Hey, Fat Steven, how you doing? You ever heard of that one? He makes fun of Lisa's. You know what they are, right? They're fucking bimbos from the valley.
one thing.
They're all called because he goes, you go out and all you got to do is you see a bunch of blonde haired bimbos rocking around and you go, hey, Lisa. And at least 3 of them turn around.
I love Polish. I like
Freddie Delgado. This is why cousins shouldn't get married.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
Lisa.
This is like a
Steven, what up?
Turn your mic up, bro. Turn your mic up.
Turn my mic up. Is that?
There you go. Much better. Much better.
It wasn't in my mouth.
Rowan Ginger Lemon.
Yeah, now we got fat the fat Steven Seagal. Look at that. He's even got a whole like deal.
Castle Grayskull, bro.
How's it going? Castle Grayskull. Well, it's Castle Fat Skull. I hide all my Twinkies.
By the power of bacon grease.
By the power of bacon grease, I will transform into another franchise destroy. How's it going?
So now pictures that song that they have with He-Man.
You know what? Skeletor has me beat. I can never run away.
I like this one. Keep this one. This is good.
Yeah.
Are you trying to appropriate me to being not fat? I read this article, Tom, after you showed it, and it's like a clickbait article that's trying to take itself seriously. It's bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
You're throwing me off being He-Man. You're
Don't worry, Tom. I'll cuddle with you later as soon as you put on that
all
outfit.
Cool. As long as you wear the He-Man outfit.
Do you want to know the way?
Get it off the screen.
Come on, Tom. My queen. Dress up in that cosplay.
Good God.
You're scaring me.
Oh, man.
I'll put you in the middle. There you go.
Oh, God.
Rub your head against my Yukon knuckles.
I got to keep ords between us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I knew you'd watch out for me, brother.
Right, hold on. Hey,
now he's a
Fatal.
cute koala.
Hey, Fatal. Want to get close?
Oh, shit.
I don't know where that question mark came from. I really don't know where it came from.
Koalas in the rain, koalas in the rain, no fucks given, koala.
SpongeBob. I'm here at Castle Grayskull.
No peg.
Good God.
Man. This is great.
I think you needed it because that article, Tom, I heard you losing your sanity and what's left of your eyebrows. It was really bad. You know when you rub your eyes so hard because they just can't believe what they're reading?
I'm dying over here.
Whatever that thing is between your eyeballs and above your nose, whatever, it's broke. I think I should go to the doctor. This bitch broke it, and I should sue her.
You need a doctor?
Yeah, not you.
Hey there, Morty. Morty, what are you doing there, Morty?
I say Rob does a pretty good one too.
Yeah, do it, Rob.
Hey, Morty.
I think he's gone. He said BRB.
Abandoned ship.
To the bathroom.
Abandoned ship.
Morty, I need you to take this seed and shove it way up your ass. Just way up your ass.
Oh shit! All right.
Well, real quick on this point, it kind of reminds me of this article I did a video on where they were talking about how they were comparing the Marvel MCU to the Star Wars, and what it seems like. Oh, Star Wars is going to go in the way of Marvel, and why people don't like this. Reason being is because they're two different properties. Like, okay, so Marvel comes from the comic book, which has a rich history of changing storylines, moving things around, changing characters. Whereas Star Wars is from one film, a set canon to build around, that they then just do what they want, twist and pull and try to make it into something Marvel. It's not Marvel. It doesn't come from comic books. That's not its original, that's not where it originates from. And it kind of blows my mind that people use Star Wars as a comparison for things, because Star Wars is in its own thing. You can't
Man Squatch sent this to me.
Nice, that's good. But anyway, I just wanted to make that point. Like, I think it's ridiculous that people use Star Wars like as a standard of everything. And
no, they use Star Wars as an example because of the whole deconstruction. They go, oh, it's this deep and meaningful thing now. I'm like, fuck off, you ruined it.
Right, yeah. No.
But at the same time, Star Wars is also a property which pretty much everyone has either heard about or known about. So they try to use that as a reference point for everything, which you can't. And then after reading Lisa from The Inverse of Stupidity, it makes no sense because I don't even think she believes what she wrote.
Do you think if Johnny Lawrence was played by an ethnically, quote unquote, diverse actor, she would be saying, oh, this is a brilliant character study about a person who finds redemption through his students.
They always
look at me. Just drop the with it.
They just always overlook that Daniel's not quite white either. But anyway.
Wait, there's white people in this show?
I know, right? 3 of them, so they're freaking out. Adam Wolford says, hey, everyone, did you guys know that Tom had hair before coming on Midnight's Edge, and now he has no hair after reading all these stupid articles? Sure. We'll go with that as a true story. I'm going to argue with that.
I heard it was the same thing that happened to Lex Luthor in the comics. That's just what I heard.
All the stupidity around me, I couldn't take it anymore. My hair started falling out.
I heard it was Apocalypse tried to transfer himself into your body.
That's why I hired Otis. He was the smartest of the stupids.
It's one of them. It's got to be one of them, right, guys?
Otisburg.
Those cat-like reflexes.
Do you think Lisa's one of those people who says, I think Idris Elba should play Mr. Miyagi. Where do I vote?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
And that's probably why a lot of these people are pissed off because, nobody's ever really brought up the fact that they race swapped, the next Karate Kid or the new Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. Nobody had a problem with that. They just didn't like the movie, or they did. I mean, it was one of those movies that was, I wouldn't say it was divisive, but it was just like either you really liked it or you didn't. I've never met anybody who's been like, oh, it was all right. And even those who like it are like, well, yeah, I understand it was unnecessary. It was like, it's the same fucking movie all over again. And everybody pretty much agrees the best part about it was Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The one sentence in this article, Johnny Lawrence's son, Robbie, hates him as much as Kylo Ren hates Han Solo. I don't think that's the case. Wasn't it that Kylo Ren had to overcome the love for his father to become one with the dark side of his force power?
Yeah, he was being egged on to actually basically kill his father.
Robbie doesn't know his son and thinks he was abandoned and thinks he's a deadbeat drunk. That's
in
not
fact, it's the opposite. Thing. Yeah, in fact, the opposite. You're right, Fat Steven, because Snoke was like egging him on to kill Han.
Yeah, he had
as opposed to Daniel, even though Daniel doesn't like Johnny, he tried not to badmouth Johnny to Robbie.
Yeah, but the best thing is what summed up in season 3. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try to. Is what Ali said. If you don't know that Ali's in there, you need to get a life. But he pretty much said there's 3 sides to this story. There's your story, and there's the truth. And this article has no truth except that Lisa needs to put down the meth. It's horrible because she's not understanding. Either she didn't watch Last Jedi, or she only watched other people's articles and reviews of Cobra Kai to the people she's used to hearing her own echo chamber. Because this makes no sense.
She just read enough about it to be able to say something as stupid as this.
Yeah.
But it even flows into the season 4 crap coming afterwards by someone else. I don't understand. I don't get it. Robbie is a good character. The problem is they don't know what to do with him. And he keeps going from the dark side to the light side, if you want to look at it that way. But at the same time, he's conflicting because he doesn't actually know his dad. And every time he gives his dad his chance, his dad fails, but because something else happens. And Robbie's still in that pretense of a young stage where he doesn't understand that everything that is promised will sometimes break because we're human. Mistakes happen. And if you're going to keep holding that over someone, you're never going to learn how to forgive someone.
Not only that. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, but that is like, if you look at the way, oh God, I hate saying these words. Rise of Crap Walker. I'm trying not to throw up.
He-Man's throwing out some logic here, yo.
Yeah, I know. I'm throwing out logic while my nips are hard. But at the same time, they use what? Han Solo Force thief ghost, whatever you want to call it. He stole someone's Force ghost and put himself in it, whatever the hell that thing was. And Ben Kylo, he also had a secondary guessing of what he was doing. But he still didn't hate him. He started regretting the fact that he stabbed Han Solo. Robbie just hasn't reached the point of understanding that his fat dad is just a man. And she's missing this.
I think Lisa has some daddy issues. Jeffrey Turner
can help her with that.
The Karate Oh shit. The Karate Kid plus Cobra Kai and Star Wars may have similarities here and there, but this article is so wrong. Strike her down and show no mercy. Eagle Fang. Okay, what were you saying, Rob? Sorry. Was that Rob?
I think most of anyone who writes this does have daddy issues because what we've seen is, take a look at even somebody like our favorite Cheese Larson. Her dad walked out with her on her when she was like 8. I mean, and she's always piping up about the patriarchy and diversity, blah 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 blah. Shut up. I'm like, you just like, yeah.
These people walking out the door.
I guarantee you, like her Lisa and people like Dana Schwartz and like I said, Brie Larson, I guarantee they all have the one thing in common: dad left. Their dad's divorced, and they harbored some kind of resentment.
My dad left me to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
Lisa doesn't get it. And this is supposed to be tomfoolery. We're supposed to be having some fun. So let's have some fun.
Okay, Tom, you want some pussy?
Yeah. Just like my cat.
Meow, baby.
Asshole come to life.
Wow.
That's my cat's name.
Actually, that's funny because my cat, before it passed, we actually called it FC, which stood for fucking cat. The cat before that, we named it Poisson, which was French for fish.
I should say that his name is Kitty right now because he's being good. When he's being good, his name is just Kitty. But when he's being asshole, then his name's asshole.
If he's a real dick, he's
called I just found out something about Dana Schwartz.
She's a man?
She's never seen a penis?
No, wait, what was this about her? I don't
like my politics. Stand down by my butt.
While a writer at the New York Observer, Schwartz wrote an open letter to her employer, Jared Kushner. She worked for Jared Kushner.
Yeah, Andre put this in one of his editorials.
Why hasn't anyone brought that up? Dana Schwartz, former Kushner employee.
I just said Andre did. I think.
Okay, good. Keep bringing it up.
I remember right. And then somebody was also shown around a clip today that we saw back in June where what's his face was who played Poe Dameron. Oscar Isaac is like, they're like, are you gonna ever work for Star Wars again? He's like, yeah, if I ever need a house.
Yeah, can't blame him there.
Rob cannibalized Fat Steven Seagal for Australian $1.99.
I know. Pete, listen, whatever politics you want to have, fine, that's okay. But the fact that she worked for Jared Kushner is what a lot of people in her own circles would find unforgivable. So I say we bring that up at every opportunity.
He's just going to ignore this name right now.
Rob cannibalized Fat Steven Seagal. Hey, will you stifle yourself there?
Send us a thumbs up. But yeah, I think it was mainly just to see the name. So.
Is that why I have a whole bunch of gummer marks all over my arms?
Guess so.
Willie Woodward says he would bang Dana Schwartz, but some kinky stuff would have to be involved. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
can I ask a question? Schwartz was the one that first of all went after South Park during 2020, correct? She was also the one that was hired for the Hulk series, correct? But she left that to go towards to pander and ruin Lord of the Rings for Amazon, right?
Yep.
So now that she left the Hulk, isn't it the rumor saying that the Hulk series is actually going to be one of the better ones out of all the thing Kathleen Kennedy shot out of her vagina?
Well, no, different franchise.
Yeah.
But I think Kevin Feige might have said, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second here." But hopefully, Kevin Feige's had a come to Jesus moment where it's he's got all this like feminist stuff. He's like, "Oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna make sure it's full of feminists." Yeah, that's nice. Go play in traffic.
Nice.
Can you imagine the end of Endgame if all the women and all the male superheroes, instead of fighting Thanos, just stood there with protest signs for 20 minutes? How much better that movie would be.
Yeah.
I call that scene when
Oh,
they were
fun.
all gathered on somehow over a battlefield that was maybe a square mile. All the female characters converged in one spot at the same time, like the vagina hive mind.
We are vag. Resistant is futile.
The TNA force, as I call them.
TNA force. Now that's a comic book I'd read.
They fight crime, but they have to take 4 days off about every 28 days.
You know, if they really wanted to stop Thanos all together as women like that, they could have did something to soothe his temper. Real easy, real quick.
There you go.
Got him 15% saved with Geico.
Maybe.
For God's sake. Oh,
Did you finish the article?
Did Tom finish the article?
Yeah, I'm trying to torture him some more.
Tom. Oh, Thomas. Hey, Tom, there, huh? You gonna finish reading? Don't leave us in the lights there, huh?
Aren't you gonna ring the Gospel of Lisa?
Aren't you gonna? Yeah.
on it, but I guess if you want me to, we can.
It's only $5. Just give me $5. Just give me $5.
Fuck you, give me $500.
Oh, fuck you, give me $500.
Give me $500.
I'm really a girl. I just sound masculine.
Wow. Fuck you, give me $500. Fuck you, Mecca, give me $500.
Why?
I don't know, that's just that joke from that time. What the hell was that from, Steven?
That was when that was when the Twitter, it was on Twitter. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, it was someone like
it was when the tweet wasn't it the Gina Carano thing?
Yeah, they were trying to cancel Gina, and they're like, "I think you should give me $500." Like, cancel Gina Carano. Here's my PayPal. Here's my
basically they're saying, "Fuck you, give me $500." Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or was I thought it was from? I thought they did the same type of crap from like, you're racist. Give me an Xbox and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that was Zombie Kills, and she literally got the Xbox from a Target. And she still complained that there was not enough lower sub-graders getting free stuff.
Just remember, Mecca, we found this out about Dana Schwartz. She used to work for Jared Kushner, slumlord Jared Kushner. Add that.
I don't know who that is.
He sells
jewelry.
He's that dweeby little guy that Donald Trump's son-in-law. Yeah. So that alone in her circle should make her persona non grata, and we should bring that up.
That's why she has to cancel white men then.
Yeah,
because she has a ding. Well, look at Brie in a racist movie, or what did Natalie do? She had something that she had to apologize for. She was canceled for probably cultural appropriation.
Did you guys hear about the new Thor movie with Natalie Portman? It's going to be 2 hours of her trying to pick up the hammer. They said I was worthy on the script. Nope.
She can't even lift the prop one. Like, did you see her Comic-Con?
Yeah, she can't even lift her own arms.
Then she gets mad that Chris Hemsworth is bigger than her.
His arm is bigger than her whole body.
Exactly.
I don't remember sending Rosetta the link.
You put it in the group I'm in.
Which one?
Anthony's.
Oh, okay.
I had to say hi and see if you were still on. I just got back from.
I thought I just sent it to Anthony. That's why. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, that's your fault then. Still have to say hi.
No worries.
See, I kind of wish that Cobra Kai, all 3 seasons came out before the sequel trilogy, because it would have been a baseline for people to yell on Twitter in general, be like, hey, they're doing it right. Take some lessons. Because I have not had any problems. Sure, there's like glitches, hiccups here and there with Cobra Kai, but it honestly feels like I'm still watching 1 and 2 in sequential order, and it's doing flashbacks at the same time. It is so well put together. It's like when you first read like one of your favorite book series, let's say like if you read Wheel of Time or Sword of Truth or anything like that pulls you in, it never disappoints. It will throw you out maybe a little bit, but you're not taken out of the reality of what you're trying to enjoy and watch. And when you look at the sequel trilogy, you'd rather have Walton serve you a coffee pot up your butt.
No, actually, I read the whole thing.
Fat Steven Seagal, that's the ghost from Destiny, right?
Eyes up, Guardian. Yes.
So I know why. I was figuring out. I don't know if I put this in my video. I just got done editing a video on that Cobra Kai's too white bullshit. So that'll be up today for anybody who's looking for my content. They say they're not suppressing me, but who knows? Anyway,
Yeah, I almost never get any notifications from you, and I've been your member for about 20 months.
Yeah. So I figured out why the whole Luke backstory and stuff and Luke's change is such a huge issue. With Cobra Kai, they're only presenting to us what we've seen on screen in canon anyway. With because everything that they're saying about Daniel, where Daniel might have been a little bit of the bully from time to time, and Johnny's a little misunderstood. Well, that's all in there. That's all in just how you interpret these characters, and that's in how they're presented in the story arc. The problem with Luke, however, is that we have this whole backstory about him wanting to kill his nephew Kylo, and all of these things coming out of the blue that we didn't see the backstory of. We didn't go on these journeys with him. Last time we saw him, he was this badass Jedi, and converting his father. He had gone through his hero's journey. He was the hero. We didn't see the other stuff that would have or could have led him down that road. That's why it's impossible to believe that. That's why Rian Johnson fails as a storyteller. You got to show us, not tell us, and you told us without taking us on the journey.
Are you talking about this one or the LA Times one?
The LA Times one. Yeah, I was listening a little bit about this one. I'm probably going to have to freaking yell about this one myself, too.
Can I ask a question to that with Luke Skywalker fans in general? Because I know we all have some kind of attachment to Skywalker. Do you think if that one point where they did that scene where Luke tried to kill Kylo, that they could have made that and tweaked it just a little and made it Kylo's nightmare, and Luke never did that? It was just a Snoke Force projection of a hallucination. They could have done that. But no, they made Luke look like the drunken uncle going, he's going to take my place one day. Honestly, if Luke Skywalker was feeling any kind of doubt, he would have found someone else to train, or he would have meditated the Force and asked for some guidance from whoever answered. That whole prerogative of I'm just going to take out my best friend's son with my lightsaber when he's sleeping. Who does that?
His nephew, no less.
His own nephew, his own sister's child.
That's the thing that made no sense. Luke was not that kind of person. He sat there and wouldn't even kill the bad guys as they were trying to kill him because he wanted desperately to save his father and as many people as he could. Yeah. And then suddenly he's going to fucking shank a kid in the middle of the fucking night.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he had some vision that might become dark. That's sadistic. What the fuck?
He just turned into Star Wars San Quentin. He's going to shank him.
The other thing that makes no sense is the fact that if you remember one of Palpatine's lines, the reliance in your friends is one of your weaknesses. I'm not paraphrasing it correctly, but you remember that line, right? The faith in your friends is your weakness.
Your faith in your friends is yours. Yeah.
If he cherishes his friends so much, he would never raise a blade or any type of violence towards them unless they were unsavable. He always looks for the savable part of a person before he results to.
Exactly.
He would have gone to Leia and Han and says, "I sense something dark in your son."
Mm-hmm. And that would have been the movie. That would have been the movie right there.
Why would you set up a Jedi temple just to kill your nephew? What the hell?
I just don't see how you equate.
But I'm trying to submit expectations. That's why I'm submitting expectations.
Yeah, what Jesse Miller did. I'm just going to sleep murder this child.
Yeah. Hey, what would you do in that situation, okay? I'm subverting expectations. I'm a genius. All right? I'm a genius.
And you can't even argue. And you can't even argue that Luke is more loyal to the Force or anything like that, because he literally tells Yoda basically, "Oh fucking well," when Yoda's like, you got to stay here and training.
That's right. He told Yoda, oh well, because you know why? Because that's subverting your expectations. That's why.
At the same time, though, if there was a disturbance in the Force, the way that Rey could sense Leia, don't you think Leia would have sensed Ben's dark side turning and said something to Luke beforehand?
No, they wouldn't, because I wanted to subvert expectations. That's why.
Carmen, you need a cheesy poof and chill the hell out.
I need cheesy poof. Ron Johnson needs a cheesy poof.
More cheesy poof.
More cheesy poofs. My head's nice and round. You know how my head got nice and round? Because of cheesy poofs. That's why. Because it's round like a cheesy poof.
Right. That's crazy. Ryan Johnson's just a dick. I swear I probably will never watch another one of his movies ever again. I don't care what he makes.
Never.
I had an idea though.
Here's our file
If you guys want to pitch in, I had an idea. We can all invest in a hot air balloon service, but the balloons are going to be Ryan Johnson's head. We're going to shape it like his head. We're going to make it look like his face, and we can call it the Ego Trails Hot Air Balloon Experience. You know, that could work.
I mean,
Well, how big a cut do I get from it? Because I'm Ryan Johnson. I'm Ryan Johnson. I'm a genius. Don't you understand? I'm a genius.
Seriously, you hire a guy who made one episode of Breaking Bad about a fly, and he made 2 movies before that, and said that he deliberately wants to divide the audience. What did you think was going to happen? Really?
Don't eat the camera. Don't eat the camera. It's not candy.
Are you insulting my safe space?
No. You're getting too close to the camera. You're going to try and eat it or something, I bet.
That's right.
It's not candy.
Tom.
God, he's coming after me. Oh, hello, Anthony. How you doing? I thought I sent you the link, and I guess I put it in that one group chat, but oh well.
What's going on?
It's turned into a party anyway. How you doing, man?
Yo, what up,
Good,
man?
good.
Anthony's here to make the rest of us look bad, as usual.
As usual.
No, you guys do a better job at this stuff than I do.
I know. We do a great job.
You're awesome, despite what some people I know say, not to name names.
I didn't say shit about Anthony other than fucking Anthony.
I say that all the time, too. Fuck Anthony. I mean, fucking Anthony. Hi, Anthony, sweetie.
I don't think I've ever said fuck Anthony, but I've said fucking
No,
Anthony.
that was just me teasing him for fun. How you doing, sweetie?
Good. Yeah, how old is this person that wrote that article you were reading?
She's got to be like 24, 25.
I don't know. Let's look her up.
Did she watch Karate Kid like once in her life?
I think so.
That was like really aggravating me.
Well, like not only that, like especially part 4, she's like insinuating that like Mr. Miyagi's like, fuck Daniel, I'm done with him. It's like,
I just watched 4 the other day, and everything you said was exactly right. He went to a friend's funeral.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
it was like he still lives in California, and I think he even mentioned doesn't he mention the bonsai shop too?
Yes, and the Julie's grandmother goes and stays in California at Miyagi's house to get away, like to decompress. And Miyagi stays. It was written very loosely though. I mean, like their bond like grew like really quick, but as far as the writing goes, that was probably the only shortcoming I could recall. Everything else was pretty solid. It followed the same formula.
Oh,
they probably couldn't really show any like archive footage because it was a different studio that did it.
That would make sense.
Because they showed archive footage in all the other 3 movies from the movie prior, but in that one they didn't. So
you mean,
they didn't.
Next Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Oh well, it was owned by the same studio, but Sony had bought out the studio at the time. But I think they were just trying to kind of move forward because they didn't even ask Ralph Macchio if he wanted to be in it.
I thought they did, and I thought they said that they that they wanted to move on from those characters.
No, that's what they wanted to do. They just wanted, because at that time he was like 30 some years old, and they're like, because they were actually thinking about bringing in a younger student in part 3, but that didn't happen then. But the original makers didn't have anything to do with part 4 because they're like, fuck you, because they wanted to bring in a girl student in part 3, and the studio said no. And then when they brought them back for part 4, they're like, hey, let's bring in a girl. And they're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, we tried to say that, and you guys said no. But no, yeah, I mean, I don't hate part 4, but it was just one of those movies like, why?
Yeah, it didn't need to be made.
No, it was unnecessary. But even more unnecessary was the remake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the movie that turned Jaden Smith into wearing dresses?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Well, you never know.
Forced you to be in it because it was like some self-serving fucking thing.
But right, isn't like Will Smith like a huge fan of the original movie or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like a diehard fan. He's like me, but basically, like I love that movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Could do no wrong.
I think he was wishing that it could be him, but since it can't be him, he put his son in it. Oh my god, that's a huge unicorn.
So basically, he pulled
my
what
God.
like all those mothers do with their
Oh my
kids
God,
in
my niece.
beauty pageants.
Somebody said he
Yeah.
was the Derpicorn.
I fucking have that in a room.
Why is it presenting?
Yeah,
No,
that thing is
the only way to
huge.
put him on the chair. Isn't he cute?
Oh my God, my goddaughter has that one.
It's a Derpicorn.
They should have put the nostrils a little farther back because it kind of makes the face look like a pig. But other than
I
that,
mean, the unicorn's cute. The unicorn's cute and all, but I like that Misfits poster in the back there. That's pretty
Can I have the Slimer plush in the back, please?
I think I have that Slimer plush.
Hey,
too.
if Meg is giving stuff away, man, I'm definitely getting the poster. Just
Wait, okay, everyone in the chat, count how many Baby Yodas you can see in that one shot.
1, 2,
I saw
4.
three. I was gonna say I saw 4 off the top, like just at first glance. One,
Are you
2,
breeding
3.
Baby Yoda?
I cut like 5 or 6.
That's just the ones
Is
you
that-
can see. You can't see the rest of them.
I'm sure there's plenty hidden. That's a
look
game
at
for Mecca. Find the Baby Yoda.
Look at the shelf though. 2 ports, 1 Baby Yoda.
Yeah, and then what's behind, none behind her chair. Okay, none behind.
Covering
her
it
chair.
up now.
No, but there's one down there we weren't seeing. Is that the one I sent you, Mecca?
That's the Funko.
Did you know they've got big ass pops of him now?
Which one?
Of the Baby Yoda, they got the big 12-inch pops. Did you see that?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
they're hard to find, but yeah.
That one. I got a tiki mug. I've got a plush. I'm sure I've got and then a few posters. And then the one Rob sending.
I think Zach's right, 36.
And then the Cardinal Copia that you can't see because of the Derpicorn.
I think it's 36.
I got Jason and Freddie down there too, and Audrey
Oh, it's the
too.
Gremlins thing up there. I see a gremlin face.
I'll take the Jason and Freddie.
George Carlin. Oh, I actually finally got.
Excuse me.
I finally got this.
Oh yeah.
I had to go and fly out to get it. So.
Yeah, I got that for you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Fly out.
Nice.
What else was there? A Mugado.
What's that Gremlins thing up on the top shelf above Mothra?
Above Mothra. That's a giant Godzilla.
Oh, that's a Godzilla.
Yeah,
oh,
it's a giant.
like a
He's
gremlin.
like a cutie Godzilla. A few Gigan.
I sent you a little stuffed one. Where's he at?
The Mecha Godzilla.
Oh, he's right there. I see him.
And the
Okay.
regular Godzilla.
Yep,
I
I
remember
see.
which.
I think I
Or-
sent you either both of them or one of them. I can't remember which.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. Sometimes I turn off the green screen and you can see all my crap. Oh, Destroya is over by Baby
Tom,
Yoda.
Tom, do you have a life-size gremlin? Because that seems like something that you would have.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Of course he does.
Of course I
All right,
do.
show off your stuff now.
Oh, I don't really want to, but hang on.
The microphone
Show us your stuff, Tom.
That is. I'm gonna bite my tongue now.
So anyway.
How you guys been doing anyway?
Oh, just fantastic. I keep saying been rewatching Gremlins all of a sudden, and those just little green fuckers are sadistic. Those are.
I was
vicious.
just watching them the other night too. What do you got, HBO Max?
No, I was watching it online.
Yeah,
I just bought you the fucking Blu-rays.
Well, this was a couple weeks ago before it arrived. Tom,
I just watched my Blu-ray too. I want to get the 4K though.
Well, I got
No,
it in a 2-pack because I don't think you could find 2. So
I got the free trial of HBO Max so I could watch the shit show that was Wonder Woman, and they have the 2 Gremlin movies on there. Yeah, so
oh, they have both of them on there.
yeah, I watched both of them back to back. It was
Oh shit! Rob has my HBO Max thing.
It was an epic night.
oh, there he is.
Oh, that's cool.
I keep
That's
saying
awesome.
I keep saying the Gremlins remind me of my nephew, my oldest nephew David, because when he was a little kid, all he would do was eat candy and break shit.
Is that the puppet from the 80s?
Well, it's a Trick or Treat Studios replica, but yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Well, that's to scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got a
they had
Gizmo,
one.
too.
They had one in the '80s that was really, really good. It was expensive as hell, though.
Yeah. No, this is full sized.
You got to do a little laugh.
You know, all this.
I just got this actually.
They're just
I gotta
like
get
a
a.
fizz gig.
I gotta get a thing for it. But,
All this stuff is like really kind of recent, isn't it? You know, like I don't remember any like.
Then I grabbed these since I was over there.
Yeah, I wanted those. See, I really want the part 4 and the part 3.
I know I got to get part 4. This is part 1 and part 3.
Yeah,
The
part 4 gloves. Sometimes they'll have I can't remember who makes them, but sometimes I see them every now and then.
NECA, who made these, does have a part 4 coming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are the NECAs. This one, they
I
have
want
like
my pin for this one, but this is for part 1. But part 1 and part 2 is the same glove. That's why they didn't do one for part 2.
the one. The one, it's like a guy. He makes them out of like real blades.
Oh yeah. Well, these are real, but
yeah,
they're not sharp. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. He does real good work.
What's his name? I'll find it.
I can't think of what it was.
I got it bookmarked.
I know who you're talking
Terror
about.
Gloves, part 3, Dream Warriors one. Yeah, Terror Gloves.
What do we got here? We got a Porg. I'm sure Mecca has that one.
Which one? I got a lot of Porgs.
Pulled Porg. I'm having pulled Porg.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that Porg.
Yeah, Porg was the only good thing out of that entire fucking train wreck because it's cute.
Yeah,
Without being suppressed.
I don't know all about that, but okay.
Well, we got some info about Lisa here, I guess.
Lisa? Okay.
Yeah, she's from London, evidently.
Hello, mate.
Lisa, the writer of that inverse. That inverse crap is, I think, part of the Star Trek marketing people. They're all kind of like in the propaganda departments of those.
Here you go, in case you want it for later too, Mecca.
It's the same. It's the same group of websites, isn't it? Always the same group of websites. Inverse, what is it? Wired or something like that. There's another one. Not Daily Dot. There's another one.
Sorry about that, Steven.
It's okay, man. You're
I
great.
didn't realize I bopped you out, or if you knocked yourself out.
No, my camera. I tried to show the thing live. I don't know if I was gonna say for Mecca. That's actually one of the chases, the 1 in 6s variant. So it's actually a fuzzy port of the Funko version.
Oh, I don't have the fuzzy one. Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah.
I was wanting to get the fuzzy Fraggle Funkos. They were like the only Funkos I really, really wanted to get. But then I didn't want to spend that much money on one. I really kind of regret it now.
If you use Facebook still, go onto one of their collector groups. A lot of people are selling their stuff because of way 2020 went. You can probably get the whole collection for cheap.
Probably, yeah, probably. I bought a lot of the My Little Ponies, a lot of the retro ones. I have most of them. There's a few I'm missing still here and there, but yeah, I've been collecting way more than I probably should.
I've been collecting these since 2012, and I think in November when they decided to let me go, I had to sell 2 of my collection, and 2 Funko Pops I sold for about $1,200.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got into the Funko because so many of them look so much like they're all like the same. But the Fraggles were the ones that like, oh my god, they actually look like Fraggles, and they come with little doozers. So you kind of I really love the little doozers so much. You never
Hell
find
yeah, man.
God, I love doozers.
I Fraggles. I just love that shit. Anything Jim Henson, pretty much. Is,
the Fraggle.
Yeah, the classic Jim Henson stuff was always great.
Have you guys watched the new Fraggle show that they had? I think it's on Apple TV.
No.
I think. No. It surprisingly holds up.
Really?
No, I haven't seen that.
You mean
It's not bad.
Here's one you
It's not bad.
see.
I can't agree with that. After watching Disney's The Most.
Fizz
Oh my
gang!
God.
All right, I take everything back I said about that poster. I want that.
He's the life size. You can still get these.
Oh, he's
the,
awesome.
Oh, I look awful. I have no makeup on.
He's awesome.
I've got
about
the
to-
Mystic poster. I've got the Beware poster, and then I've got.
I should have you send me the link for that.
The only thing that freaks me out is the
He's a
second row
roach.
of teeth.
That's all. That's the best part about it.
Yeah, he's got all of them. He's got little too. He's a full size, life size.
One of my
Awesome.
favorite movies right there.
I think it's so
Man, it's
cute.
awesome.
Holy
I love
crap.
Dark Crystal. He's like a little puppy. A little puppy
Dark,
probably making
Dark
me-
King says Mecca is the alumnus of Grogu.
Oh, Grogu. Well, I'm gonna have the life
Grogu.
size one soon, hopefully.
You guys do know that Grogu, they actually just took a marijuana strain and reversed it, and that's literally what Grogu's name is.
Yeah, you were saying that on I think it was Lorena's stream.
Yeah, Ugorg is literally a strain of green that. So you can tell that they were smoking when they came up with that.
That's what's up.
Could have been. But here's Miss Lisa Wernstedt, the journalist, quote unquote journalist.
Oh God!
Wrote that fucking Karate Kid article.
All right, so she's from London. How old is she?
She lives in London. So.
She's a Lisa, all right.
Why? It says email, and she wrote at what?
Lame-o Lisa.
Let's see. She wrote.
Oh, BBC. That explains a lot.
Yeah, so basically, she wouldn't understand the karate craze in the United States during the 80s.
Not at all.
No.
Like, how many movies were there that like
She
had like,
looks
some American
tan.
dude that do it? Like, I mean, besides Chuck Norris, because he's more from the 70s, but you had Jean-Claude Van Damme, No Retreat, No Surrender, American Ninja, Karate Kid. Like, how many movies in the 80s were that some white dude who learned how to do karate from,
80s and 90s had a lot of them.
Yeah,
They even had a
also
lot
had-
of them on kids.
yeah,
don't show her
Sidekick
Surf
and
Ninjas.
Three Ninjas.
Sidekick.
And shit,
I was about to say,
I
yeah.
remember the Three Ninjas shit. Oh,
Surf
God.
Ninjas, Three Ninjas. What was the other one? There were. Oh God, what was the other one? I know Surf Ninjas was bad, but it was still fun.
There was Three
I love
Ninjas,
that
Surf
movie.
Ninjas. There was all kinds of them, and then we lost Ords here. It says he's not connected. Look, check your chords and stuff, Ords, if you can hear us.
Tom, I had a question to ask though.
Yeah,
Have you played the Cobra Kai video game yet?
I have not had a chance.
I have.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
I have.
No.
Is it any good?
Can you hear me?
It's okay. It's a very low budgety sort of game. It's a very much a Double Dragon sort of kind of game. You can choose Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai has fire attacks, and Miyagi-Do has freeze ice attacks. My characters so far, I've got Miguel, Johnny, and Tori that I can swap between, and they all kind of have sort of different fight styles. It's pretty decent. You have a little map, and you go on like the adventure of, and you kind of just you can level up their powers too. You get little karate coins, and it's like there's skill trees in it. It's kind of cute. It's not the best game in the world. It's certainly not the worst. I was playing it on the flight home. It's kind of just cute.
Oh, it's more like Double Dragon.
And I know that's a
more like,
horrible thing.
I thought it'd be more like Street Fighter.
Yeah, well, it's less of a Street Fighter game. I think they have that kind of mode in there too, which I haven't unlocked. I've just been playing the Double Dragon sort of mode.
Wait, is there enough characters to have a Street Fighter style?
Oh fuck yeah,
like
probably.
Karate Kid? Like it would,
Probably.
so you'd just be reenacting the school scene every time. Like the kids
You'll have they like the first level is the arcade, and then you have like a back alley, then you have like a market. So yeah, it's kind of a lot like that. You beat up a lot of random like security guards.
Beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's very much a beat 'em up. It's like a Double Dragon and
okay.
Well, yeah,
So when are we getting the review?
Huh?
When are we getting the review?
I don't know how. Maybe I'll do a review on the game. I haven't been playing it. I haven't done it.
Yours is on Nintendo. Mine's on Xbox. I was gonna say, too bad they weren't saying we could play together.
I know. Yeah, I got it on Switch.
Are you sure they're not cross-platform?
Maybe I
I don't know if there's online even. Is there online?
I don't know.
If it usually those types of games, if it's
I don't really play games.
I don't think it is.
You guys want to know the truth? I have like 24 games for both the PS4 and a couple for the Xbox, and I haven't played most of them. I just don't have the time, man. And like,
I'm the same way, I barely have time anymore.
I know. I even have like the VR Star Trek thing we were going to do stuff with.
Yeah, we got that too.
Never had the time to get around to it.
Are you talking like when you're on the command of the bridge and stuff?
Yeah, and I got to dig out all my. If I wanted to do it now, I'd have to go dig out all my VR stuff.
You guys should do it, and honestly, get like a crew of 4, and you guys can all do like William Shatner
That's
voices.
what we were gonna do.
Yeah, Rob got it too.
A Trek farce, a farce.
That's what we were gonna do. Well, we were just gonna play it, whatever. But we might do that still again. I just like we're gonna have to be wrapping this up soon because I got to get to our Cobra Kai, Karate Kid Cobra Kai retrospective, and I got another thing coming up this afternoon. I think still. So I think I'm supposed to be on that thing for Star Wars Theory, unless I misinterpreted. But yeah. But other than that, yeah. So like, but yeah, no, that's something we've talked about doing.
Yeah, we just have to find a night for it.
Yeah, and I've thought about when I do play Cobra Kai streaming it, but I've never done that with the Xbox, so I have to learn how to do it.
it's easy to do. If you need any help, any one of us can probably help you. Man.
Basically, my whole thing is now if I if I plug in like say this mic into the Xbox, will it probably work? It's a USB Blue Yeti.
If it should, it would, but pretty much it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll say if you need help, man, we got tons of people that can make sure that happens.
And yell at you when you mess up, like we do on Origins stream with video games every
Just
day.
yells at me for 3 hours straight.
Well, because I do see on the back of this, it does say you can play co-op.
Yeah, it's on couch co-op, I think, though. That's the problem.
Oh.
You gotta be in the same room.
Is that like the Street Fighter version then?
I can't see that though because maybe I'm wrong, but most games today usually come with couch co-op and online co-op, so you can play with your friends. They
Yeah, this one's like a super low budgety. I think that's kind of why.
All right, I'll check it out. Maybe later tonight or sometime this week. Not tonight, probably. I got to get this fucking retrospective done. I don't even know how long it ended up being. I just got the audio from Rob here before the show.
It's about 20 odd minutes.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, 25. All right. 25 and a half. I thought it would be 30 something. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff I uncovered. I found some.
Do you have your video to premiere, Rob?
No, I don't. I was working on recording that, and I couldn't edit it together.
Wait, are these the same people who are doing that G.I. Joe game that Jeremy found horrible?
I don't know.
Game Mill?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's who did it. But Fanzine, you got to head out, right?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go take care of the kids real quick.
That's no problem. Go ahead. We'll go ahead and let you go first because I think we're gonna check out here anyway because I got a lot of stuff I got to do here before this afternoon. So go ahead and tell the folks where they can find you.
You can find me on my channel at Fanscene Vids, on Twitter at FC Scene. I do a lot of like 80s, 90s cult classic stuff on my channel, and I actually just did a review of Sidekicks after watching Cobra Kai because that movie popped in my head for whatever reason. So check that out, and that's where I can be found.
That is a movie that I have been wanting on Blu-ray, well, in DVD ever since forever.
Yes.
It's not a great movie, but you're right. It was one of the Karate Kid ripoffs that has never gotten any attention, which is sad because it's got Chuck Norris in it and the other kid from Brandy's. Yeah.
It was a good movie. I actually that's the one where she's having hallucinations, right? And he thinks he's fighting ninjas even in the middle of the day when there's no one around. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's a great kids movie.
Yeah.
It just has never gotten any love.
John Kreese is hilarious.
Yeah, like the only versions out there are bootleg. All right, Rosetta, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you quick too.
Look easy for Rosetta Allen over here on YouTube, and it's mostly art streams right now. Other than that, just look for Eagle Rider on Twitter. You'll find me.
You still working on your book yet, or?
Yeah, I got delayed because of some medical stuff, but it's getting close to done, and I'll be posting some more updates on that soon. One of the covers is actually being drawn and done by him.
Awesome.
I just need some measurements.
I know. I gotta get that measurement for you still. It's been crazy the last couple of weeks.
All right,
it's basically done. I just got to format it. So
check out their channels for all their stuff. I know I've hung out on Fanzine recently too, so you might even see me on there in some of the recent videos as well. And there's all kinds of people always hanging out with Rosetta and all that stuff. So take care, you two, and have a good day.
I'll get back with you later, Tom, too, with you and Gary. I'm going to talk to you guys about something.
Oh, awesome. Sounds good.
Right. Peace out.
Take care.
Later, brother. Good hangs, man.
All right. So before we do completely get out of here, let's see. Ords, what have you been up to lately?
Covering a lot of the Star Wars stuff. That's been pretty good for the channel, so that's fun. Video game streams on Fridays, which I've actually been really great. Fat Steven's usually hanging out there. Sunday night hangs in video games. We like to end the work week and start the work week with video games, just kind of ease into it. There's no politics there, which is beautiful. It is just people hanging out, killing things virtually, and yelling at me for 3 hours straight, which is, if you guys like that sort of thing, if you like chaos, that's where we're at. But other than that, I'm just usually chonging it out here in the boardroom, man.
Check out his latest Mario Kart stream because, brother, oh my god,
Dude, that was great. I think this, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I might leave it up to the people out there on the socials to decide what we play this next Friday, but guaranteed it's gonna be pretty wacky. It gets pretty wild. I'm surprised, like I unlisted the streams after them now because just in case they get like demonetized, because I'm surprised they haven't. Like it is mind blowing. Not for children. Warning, not for children. And I've got some things in the works too on the channel. Some more comic book related content. Fat Steven, you know what I'm talking about. I was actually literally working on that right now. So very excited for the future.
Awesome. Anthony, what are you up to lately?
Just same old. I got the open mic night over here on the channel on Monday nights. I've got the mailing list going for my upcoming Indiegogo for Hunting Alice. The one thing that I'm actually kind of like pumped for is probably coming up in the next week or so. I got an old childhood buddy who's a Pennsylvania state trooper, and he on the weekends, on his days off, he actually dresses up like Batman, Captain America, but he goes all out. Like his outfits are like professionally made. Like he looks like he steps off a movie set. They run like $3,000 just for like a costume. You know what I mean? And you know, he'll usually ask the kids like who they want to see, and he'll like you know, like when he's Batman, he'll be like, you know, who do you want me to let know to come see you guys next, you know, and he'll list off whoever he's got a costume of Captain America. I was actually going to do a Nightwing one with him and go help him out once, but I just couldn't get the money up to do the costume. And all the kids he usually goes like to the cancer wards. All the kids are asking for the Mandalorian because I guess it's so hot now. Yeah. So he's got a fundraiser going to try to raise some money to hire the guy to build him a real deal Mandalorian suit. So I'm going to have him on, see if we can help him out with that. So that should be cool.
I know Porter Black Garrett has, I think, a video on his channel on how to make your own Mandalorian helmet if he needs to know about that. And I think it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, if you see the details, like I'm gonna, make an ad pitch video. And I got some photos. Like if you see, like his Captain America outfit looks like something that Chris Evans wore in the Avengers movies. Like the shield is, I don't know who he gets. He's got a guy that puts it together for him. Yeah, the guy's like an artist when it comes to making costumes like that. They don't look like he went to like Party Fair and picked up a Batman suit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get him the full amount, but if we can just help him, move along and get a couple of bucks, that'd be cool. So that's what I'm actually kind of pumped for.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And Fat Steven, tell the folks a little bit about yourself. I know you started out as like producing and stuff, and now you got your own channel, right? Or
I started off as a guy who would send you random memes and you would be terrified. It came up with Ords helping me get this computer built with a GoFundMe and pushing me to do that. I do have a channel that does game streams at the moment. I help produce Lorena Creole and get guests for her lunch table. I help on the Florida streams. I pop up on Ords' streams for video game nights, and I'm pretty much all over the place like a fat hooker. Other than that, I have a YouTube channel in the private chat. You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me around the net if you ever need anything. And reach out to me if you want to be a guest on the too. Thank you for having me, Tom and Rob and Mecca and Dark and Ords, the ginger.
Vertical Horizons is like, I hope one of the kids asks for Bat Tom. Oh boy, that'd be weird. So, what do you kids want to do? Strip club?
Yeah.
Hey, we can't go to the strip club.
Why not, Robert?
Oh God, what have you done there, Vertical Horizons? Thanks. You brought up Bad Tom, and it was like Beetlejuice. You say his name enough, and he just shows up.
Come on, these kids want to do something fun. You think they want to hang around here all day and go, oh, Batman, that's fun for like 2 seconds. You take them to the bar. You right?
I'm not old enough to go to the bar.
Well, look, Timmy, I don't know how long you guys to live, so we're just gonna make this the bestest night of your life.
Somehow I have a feeling that's not going to be the case.
Yeah, I don't think that would go over well at the hospital.
That Tom's not built for that.
I can't catch what you got, right?
Jesse's asking what the goal is. I think he's only looking to raise like 1,500 of the 4,000 that he needs, because I think he's going to put the rest of the money in himself. But I think he's got like $2,000 put aside for a new costume, and I think he needs like another 1,500. So.
Well, maybe we can do some kind of something or other for that. Does he have like a GoFundMe or anything going on, or just
I think he was doing like a Facebook fundraiser. We were just talking about it late last night. I saw a post of his on Facebook. First he took a poll, like, should he do the Stormtrooper? Because I think one of the kids asked for a Stormtrooper or the Mandalorian, and most of everybody voted for the Mandalorian. So. And then he said he was having a rough time raising the money. And
what you could do is do the Mandalorian cosplaying as a stormtrooper from that one episode, but make sure he's wearing the Mando helmet while holding the stormtrooper inside.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Well, put it up on Twitter if not, and I'm sure a lot of us would retweet that and get the word out and help out best we can, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No problem. Now Fat Steven is a fat little Skeletor. Now he's the Burger King. That's weird. Rob, I'm going to have you do something we haven't done in a long time. Why are you fucking Gary?
I did a lot of people, a lot of our guests. I actually redo my face on their avatar. Now I'm Stone Cold Loki. I even have a comics division one somewhere too.
Where did you get all these pictures of South Park Fat Steven Seagal from? Just to steal them from the show?
To be honest, I took them from screen caps, and when we were trying to get the avatar done, script came a lot of help and got a lot of different angles of the heads, and then I just take them and redo them in the Windows Picture Editor. I don't even use Photoshop for any of this. Like, I'm still trying to learn Photoshop. But from there, I just decided if we're going to have a guest, I thought best way I can honor them is to make their avatar me.
I should totally have you guys figure something out for the Bat Tom stuff so I can make all the characters for all of us.
You want it done, we can do it, man. It's not
like
that hard.
Rob could do Superman, Mecha could probably do Wonder Woman. Ords, of course, needs a Robin. I'm sure we could get other people for all the other. Well, I shouldn't say this, but I've got an idea for an animated.
Why is this
Bat Tom
idea
show.
getting me hard right now? I mean,
Because you love it and you already know about this idea, kind of. I'm looking for some animators to actually make like and I ain't got a bunch of money to do it with, so don't look like it until we make some money off it anyway. Hopefully, I just want to do some internet shorts of Bat Tom where I can get a little bit more creative, because the way I animate him now, I can't do shit. But I have an idea for a show for Bat Tom called Super Dudes, kind of like Super Friends.
That's awesome. I would like to then plug someone quickly. The one man who actually saved me about $600 because that's how much it costs for like getting that VTube avatar done.
Yeah.
The Time Prophet on Twitter. You've probably seen him in your chats. He does a lot of 3D rendering animations, and honestly, I think he would be pretty good if he can handle animation. To reach out to him, because I think he deserves a little bit of credit for the stuff he's put me with.
Yeah, well, if not, just put me in touch with him, and if not, like anybody who wants to reach out and do anything or thinks they can help me out, that'd be great. But yeah, basically, I'll have Bat Tom even pitch the show.
That sounds great.
All right, I looked at all the Justice League Super Friends, and they're gay. Outside of Superman and Wonder Woman, they're fucking useless. So I've decided to recruit a new team called the Super Dudes. It's made up of me, Superman, Wonder Woman, and maybe a Ninja Turtle, probably Mr. Miyagi, and a Terminator, because the Terminator rocks. And I'm thinking of some other guys to bring on board.
Hey, don't forget about me, Bat Tom.
Fuck off, Robert. We're busy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, and he'll be there. But That's my idea for the show. It's going to be called Super Dudes. We're the superest super dudes ever. Maybe I can get that Spider-Man kid. He's cool. He could be like my sidekick.
Wait,
Do you need a Batwoman?
What? I thought Oh, never mind.
Do you need Batwoman?
Do we need a Batwoman? Maybe.
Yeah, with different castles of justice.
Mecca, Batwoman, Batwoman,
Batbeard.
She's not listening.
I just got this idea that Bat Tom would be like, every one of the Justice League is stupid except for Superman and Wonder Woman because they can beat him up. But Aquaman, dumb. He's only in the water.
Stupid.
Look over there, Aquaman. Somebody's eating some fish sticks. You better go stop them. The Flash, he can run fast. Well, guess what? Superman and Wonder Woman can already do that, kid. Sorry.
There's so many great things.
Everybody in the first episode already.
It's so good. Like this idea is getting me excited. No joke.
Bat Tom takes one look at the Wonder Twins and he's like, "Oh, that's a whole lot of nope."
What? He's like, that's a PR nightmare.
That's a PR nightmare waiting to happen.
Yeah,
What about the kids with the dog? Are they off the list too?
God.
Oh, we're gonna get like a full series about how Bat Tom ruins everyone in the Justice League's laptop.
They don't like me anyway. I fucked up all their computers.
There's clown porn everywhere. Where's this clown malware?
Clown porn.
I volunteer, says Storyman Jack, to be Wonder Whammon with a fat cigar in my gob.
Oh my god, the bearded lady from Spaceballs has Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Get back here, you fat bearded
Who
bitch.
are you? I'm the bearded lady. Who are you? One of the freaks?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my goal. I'd like to eventually make a Bat Tom show. They don't have to be long, like, I'm thinking like what, 6, 10, 7, 8, 15 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
They're just whatever.
45,
45 minutes, a movie.
Ooh, we should do a season and then like come out with a movie.
I got reincarnated by that crystal that Thanos took. Now I'm trapped in this body.
But yeah, I got to come up with the ideas. But I've got the idea, but I got to come up with the actual scripts and stuff. I've been talking to Script and talking to Ords a little bit. I've been talking to Rob already about Superman, so we're kind of working on that character a little bit.
Can you do an episode
Superman.
where Bat Tom panhandle or pawns off the gold armor from Wonder Woman?
Superman, I picture being like Zap Brannigan.
Yeah. He's just so full of himself. And
what makes a man go neutral?
He's such a soy boy bastard.
Batman.
Robin's usually the voice of like reason, and then Bat Tom just slaps him down.
Well, sort of.
Good idea, Robin. We should get right on that.
We got to throw a nod. Was it there's that comic panel where Batman's he's like I'm the goddamn Batman, and he's like slapping the shit out of Robin. That'd be kind of cool to throw a nod to that.
Eventually
that
we'll have to have him slap Robin for some reason, yes. But it won't be for what you think. It'll be something like, "Oh my God, Robin, what's that on your face?"
My hand.
My hand, bitch.
Yeah. Where is it? Where is it?
It's ignorant.
No, Superman I see is like just like kind of really full of himself. Really,
Well, your best bet is look at the way Robot Chicken did the one with Superman and Batman crying because he felt like he was the only one, and just go from that.
I don't remember seeing that one.
It's literally Batman crying after he found out that Superman had used him for sex and took off. It's hilarious.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I'll find it sometime.
Oh man, bat slap. Yep, that's right, Jesse. All right, Rob, I'm going to have you do something you haven't done in a long time.
Which is?
Take us out.
Okay. Well, no, actually, I don't have my sounds up, Tom.
No, but you can at least do the spiel. I meant your spiel. But...
Oh.
I was kind of digging that. Thanks.
Play your kazoo for me in the extra.
Just when you think this show is terrible, something wonderful happens.
What?
It ends.